Question is, I just need a yes or a no. Reverse sweep.
No.
Maybe.
A yes or a no?
Kyle, come on.
I plead the. I'm just kidding. I think.
Okay, that's enough from Kyle right now. Let's hear more from what he picks for Lacoste for Game 5 of this Grand Finals.
It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to get into that Game 5. And I can't wait, Lacoste. We've had a real treat of a series so far between NIGMA and Secret. This Game 5 coming up, and we continue to see adaptation from both teams. A Shadow Demon out of nowhere. It's going to come into this final Game 5. Both teams changing it up. Void's going to be brought back in for this final game from Team NIGMA as that last pick. What's sort of your reactions to this draft, Lacoste?
NIGMA definitely have better late game and setting things up for Faceless Void star with a good Winter Wyvern ulti, and I don't think it's that good of a tango game. You're playing against Faceless Void, against Wyvern, who can act. Well, what do we have here? UA, all right. JJ with the heart. It was not a potato. It looked like a heart.
Yeah, it wasn't always the best at art, JJ. But here we have it, getting into this game. And what a game this is going to be. I can feel it already. In terms of what the plays are going to be, they do have ways to play against the Chrono, right? Miracle's got to be very careful with how he uses them in the team fights. They have disruptions to reach him from outside. You could get caught by a straight swashbuckle, blocking the disarm. And of course, the Snapfire ult. If they don't catch the Snapfire, Mortimer's Kiss is raining down, makes it kind of hard for Miracle to commit before he has BKBs. But there are definitely other strengths that NIGMA can use to run against Secret heroes.
Shadow Demon will be the key hero, in my opinion, here. His positioning, either saving that disruption for Faceless Void ulti or for Wyvern ulti is going to be crucial.
The battle begins.
Ready, trying to get up in and stealing that rune from Secret, but Puppey holds back GH with a disruption. The rune split will be an even one to start this one off. Oh, actually, no, I say that. Nope. Once again, NIGMA, they did a better job of it last game, just being able to secure the majority of runes multiple times against Secret. We'll get ourselves into the lanes. Weehaw up mid against Nisha's Tiny. Last game, Weehaw had this considerable matchup where he had such an advantage. This time around, I imagine things are going to be much more even, right?
Depends who rotates. Going back from Tiny is always a pain in the ass, an easy way to get a kill on the mid lane. Most of the teams prefer to have Snapfire played as position 5. We're gonna gap surf. I don't think the hero scales with the items. A lot of harassment on Zai already.
It will be interesting to see what Yapso will do with it. I mean, we've seen the hero now, what, in 3 different positions. 5, 4, and 3.
He was the worst one.
Did win the game, though, didn't it? I think the game that NIGMA did it, yeah, because it was the game where Miracle's on Medusa. So it didn't look impressive in itself, but hey, it won a game. So creativity with the Snapfire in different roles certainly worked.
Still feels like you're position 5 with just 1 extra item.
See deep here, GH, he's being chased around by Puppey. Puppey.
Nicely done. He cancels the creep wave pull he tried to go for. Now creeps will get her around. Maybe the tower will kill them.
That'll be first blood. Straight in with the level 2. He can chase with the bash. Kuro's Arctic Burn is enough to set up. As Miracle starts his lane off to perfection, there is a swashbuckle available for Zai. So Zai cannot be chased, he'll live. Salve up as well, gets him back up to full HP. But you've got to be careful. You give Miracle any sort of a good start, and you have to have answers for this Void down the line.
Half of the crowd was cheering NIGMA, while other half was cheering Secret, so you could hear Sigma. Basically, they were cheering for Sebs and Stochka's old team.
Yeah, back in the day, Sigma in. We've had a few old teams sort of being a bit made a mention of here. Of course, a lot of Na'Vi chants, as always, in always good vibes from the crowd locally. Do like the memes. It's mid lane. So here's at the moment 30-2, 9 for 2. A little bit of an edge for Weehaw so far. The Wanderer unable to use the stuns to to really out CS him. And top lane, he's already used the swashbuckle. Miracle could just proceed to chase, and Kuro, he's actually going to be the one to take the kill with the Splinter Blast. Doing a very good job of securing a really nice lane for Miracle. There's sort of the aggression that this wife could offer. Mid lane, Weeha run down Nisha a bit. Diabolic Edict taking him down low. In terms of regen, Weeha has got a salve ready, so he'll be able to stay in lane. Whilst on the side of Secret, Nisha, he's going to have to take the walk back to base. So more time where Weeha's going to climb ahead in that advantage in this 1v1.
Already 2k net worth advantage with the 3 bounties picked up at the start. They're controlling the game. Puppey just fooling the bottom lane. Superman can't really fight against the Heroes, even though both of them are melee.
We'll have the wave coming in under his tower. We'll see if My Control can do anything to mess with him whilst the momentum's in. Nice and deep, and will indeed get some CS. Even in that situation close to Secret's tower. Top lane, another attack onto Zai. Zai, every time he swashbuckles, he will be chased. A bit of a block off. The Miracle can wait out the disarm. Zai, he's got the movement speed to get away. The Splinter Blast is coming across, but the cookie will separate him. The cooldown of those early levels of Time Walk a little too long, so Miracle cannot chase on. Zai will be saved this time.
Can't really get a solo kill on this Flash team. Kind of a backup, so they can back toss into the tower play.
You see on the bottom lane, each time Matthew tries to get aggressive with the rage, it puts Puppey in trouble. The damage here with the right clicks of this Sensor will take him down. Matthew, can he get a trade onto Mind Control? A couple more hits will do it, but GH, some cute body blocks.
I think GH is the best body blocker in the world, besides No Tail. It looks like they're stunning.
Oh, yeah.
That's how good they're at blocking. Every single time, Zai uses Swashbuckle, Miracle, Time Walks, and gets a Bash proc.
GH taking quite a beating here, as he'll try and dodge this one out, but the stacks of poison are coming in. Not quite enough to burst him, but the right click will finish it. Finally pushing GH out of the lane, giving Matumamana a bit of breathing room to return to farm. 5-minute runes come in, but Kuro, he's already over, taking it away from Yapsor. As again, NIGMA getting the majority of the bounty runes. It seems to really be an objective that Secret struggled to keep their hands on against NIGMA. They're doing an excellent job of prioritizing them.
They're pushing the lanes and having a hero who can easily rotate, and right now that's a hero with the stun, so you can't really compete against that.
Over to the mid they go. Jump in with the Snapfire Cookie, but Weeha too tanky for the two of them to take. Kuro will be here as well if Weeha needs the assistance. Splinter Blast comes into play. Nisha's falling low. He's got to back away from this.
Even if he lands a stun, it's not a kill. Tiny still had the Fairy Fire to work with. Zai with the disarm. This lane, a lot of RNG involved, whether you get a bash or a disarm proc.
Already 6 minutes, a 2k lead for NIGMA. Very similar to start to what we saw them end up with in the lanes in both game 3 and 4. As bottom, Matu. He's got to be careful. Once the 6 is there as well for Mind Control, this is suddenly a lane where it's very hard for Secret to play aggressive in. The safety will be there. I mean, not only for this lane, every single other lane, Stampede will do an excellent job of separating NIGMA's heroes from that of Secret. Mid lane, they'll get the kill this time. Nisha stepping up far too aggressively whilst Kuro is still there, sat behind Weeha to help him out. Bottom lane, they're going to go in onto Matumamana. Matu's got to run, he's got stick charges, and Yapsor will come through with a scatter. VDNG into the face of Mind Control. Mind Control just going to try and chase down Puppey. A disruption holds him in place. GH tries to stay on target. Puppey's helping up, there's the Chrono. In they go. He's so low on this lifestealer, he cannot survive this at all. As they are playing fast once more, NIGMA doing what they can to just suffocate Secret in these early stages.
They got the free farm on Faceless Void, which means that his lane was really good. So he got all the XP in the world, rotates to the bottom lane, gets a kill on the lifestealer. He didn't get the last hit, but still, a kill is a kill.
And we saw there in the mid lane exactly what happened to Nisha. Saw an opportunity, or at least he felt to go in and look for Kuro. But Weeha ready and waiting to turn things. These mistakes very costly as Secret continue to fall further and further behind. Bottom lane, Stampede use NIGMA. They know that with their advantage, they don't need to save the Stampede for defensive means. They can continue to play as offensively as they have been in the last 2 games to make sure that they can do their best to ensure that Secret struggle to get ahead anywhere in the lane.
Javelin proc.
Spike Carapace comes out, Zai needs a couple more right clicks, Puppey. He's not messing around, he'll turn up and take the kill. Back in the river, Nisha tries for the burst combo on Kuro, it's not enough yet. Kuro can walk it off.
He's under-leveled on Nisha because of that bad lane stage that he had against the last rack, so no kill even on the position 5 here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The difference in mid just getting bigger and bigger. We are close to having a 1k lead up against Nisha's Tiny.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Top
fallen.
Puppey continues to roam around, trying to find some action. He's got his eyes on mind control. They know that Stampede's unavailable. Still hard for them to dive the tower.
And with this kind of a build on Tiny, you can't really farm. You want to get the kills, you want to rotate. No points in tree grab at the moment.
Let's see what they can do. See if any TPs come in for NIGMA immediately as soon as Nisha shows. Triple TPs are coming into play. Secret, they've got to really think about if they want to hang around for this one, as NIGMA are going to be more than happy to fight this. Disruption will hold back one of them, and GH and mind control chase on forward. Matu, he's trying to go for the kill on Centaur, but he hasn't got the damage at this stage of the game. We are charging in, looking for some sort of a setup in the trees. They've stunned on Matu. Matu's falling low. They do get the kill onto mind control, but Miracle's over. Looking for the bash, won't find it onto Matsuma, but it doesn't matter. The AoE damage for Weeha, it's too much for him to deal with at this moment in time. Double kill for the Lightning Pony, and Weeha will finally pop Puppey, able to lay down the poison, get the kill. It's 2 for 2 right now, but NIGMA's not finished. A third kill.
We had 10 heroes at top lane before 10-minute mark. I don't believe I've seen this before. Both of these teams trying to win. This is the 5th game, and it's a 5K network lead for NIGMA at the moment.
Look at Miracle. The chrono, as soon as it's back, he lays it down and claims another life. 3-0-5 on the Void at just 9.5 minutes in.
Way too farmed at the moment. We'll have full full Maelstrom in next minute.
You're seeing just the difference in the GPM on these cores. Secret across the board, all 3 falling behind. They just haven't been able to find these situations to make plays. They're looking for mind control. Mind control has got Stampede available. As it is, Puppey, he'll go for the disruption. Have they got anywhere near enough damage to take him down before he pops it? They have not. Mind control can run to the trees. TP backup's coming in. Nisha, he cannot chase this. In fact, he's got to be very, very careful himself. They get the initial connection with the Arctic Burn. Mind control's turning, trying to get on top of target. Look for the stun through the trees, won't quite have the range. Nisha needs to run back. Matu is here. The Splinter Blast is there to slow him down. Nisha tries to turn with the combo, but it's bought time for mind control to get him. The stun's there, and NIGMA just moving around as a unit and giving Secret no ability to get back into this game.
Secret did not get the outpost. They were chasing this Centaur, so they did not get the XP. Both of the supports were level 5, but Yapsar bought the book. Now he's level 6. The problem is, who do you play with? Like, you need some kind of a setup, and no one besides Tiny is giving him that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Down the bottom lane they go. Miracle playing aggressive once more. Puppey, he can only hold back one with the disruption. Slow mana. Miracle not going to want to dive any further towards the high ground. But to keep themselves cool, settle for tier 2s, or at least fighting outside of the base. They may be ahead, but not ahead enough to go towards high ground. Mind control goes for the stun. They don't want to follow up onto Zai. He has got Rolling Thunder prepared to turn.
Huge difference between these two carries. Miracle ready to rotate, ready to fight even with these items, but the Lifestealer still farming his. That's a full Maelstrom done.
You see how aggressive NIGMA are playing, even without sort of the big timings of the Chronosphere, because of how far ahead they are right now. Mid lane, setups there from GH. They've found Nisha, Splinter Blast combo, brings him down low. Weeha's going to go straight towards him. Puppey's trying to get in close. A toss back will throw GH back, but they can still move in. The multiple kisses will begin to rain down from afar to try and turn things around. The Yapsor stops, but he needs to cookie up Nisha, and he will manage to save. Tiny will live. Zai rolls forward, but Weeha is duking it up. Nisha's looking for Miracle. He's got Chrono in 5 seconds. They have to be aware of this timing secret, as Miracle will be ready to turn. They get Zai. Zai overcommitted, could not finish up
There's
with that.
the Chrono.
He goes. There's the Chrono. As NIGMA, they're ready to turn this into even more bloodshed for Secret. 2 dead. Puppey is attempting to run. So they want to go further. They'll play it cool, NIGMA. They're more than happy with killing off 2 cores of Secret once again.
How Miracle played in the past few days. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't chase for that kill. Chrono was ready in a few seconds, and he landed the perfect one, even though they just got 1 kill out of it.
Radiant's bottom
Wyvern
tower
still
is
did
under
not
attack.
use his ulti, so that's their save. If they feel threatened, always good to have.
We're back here once again, this 12-minute timing where NIGMA's taking down tier 2 towers. Secret, they're going to come in with the TPs, but we have timed it perfectly. They'll follow up with a Who's Dog. Defensive disruption, trying to hold back Mind Control and save Nisha. They'll go with the Swashbuckle, they'll bring down the Centaur. On the side, Puppy will fall. GH focuses down the Shadow Demon. A TP out.
TP out.
The Cookie. Not quite in time.
They're still chasing Nisha, but the defensive ulti. So far away from his Blink Dagger. Going for this kind of a budget Blink Dagger build where you go for phase boots and an extra Vindlay so you can close the gap.
Many times he shows it's not very safe. Lots of heroes that can turn around, even just sort of GH walking into the combo with a Spike Carapace can easily set up for the rest of NIGMA to come in and kill him. I mean, for Secret, looking at their heroes, what's their best bet? Who are they best set on fighting around? Who's the hero that's closest to being somewhere where he's prepared to fight into NIGMA's lineup?
It's Tiny. They need to burst down people. Wyvern is the one you want to look for. Also, Pangolier. He's to be on point. Oh,
Yes.
with the godlike sun.
It couldn't be any better than that. Could not be any better than that. GH just opening up from the trees.
This Lifestealer, he needs so much time to recover, even though he's at the middle of network charge. I feel like it's still not enough.
Radiant's bottom tower
This is one of the
is
reasons
under
why
attack.
Snapfire isn't played much as position 4. You still get the same feeling,
Radiant's
like your
bottom
ult is not
tower
going to do
has
any more
fallen.
damage. With that one extra item, it feels like the same hero.
Zai. It's got the Thunder, but they have this setup. Curse into the stun from Weeheart. Zai, he cannot get out in time. Just losing hero after hero, Secret. NIGMA up 16-5. The gold lead just continuing to grow. Nisha has been spotted out by GH. Will be close to the tower, and GH, he's got the backup coming in. Nisha seems to be aware, though, a TP out will get him away from this whole
Radiant's
movement in
middle
time.
tower is under
And
attack.
they've got to be worried once more. Miracle, Chronosphere's back up.
Again, they're controlling the bounty runes, choking them. Look at the vision that they've set up. They see all 3 lanes. So any kind of movement from Team Secret will be revealed unless it's a smoke gank. How do you even gank? That's the problem. Like, not have a Blink Dagger yet, and this is gonna delay it.
Miracle's in. Won't have immediately enough damage on his own, but it buys time. GH is there with an easy follow-up. Nisha's items put on hold for another 30 seconds, as he just cannot find the space to head out. As you said, NIGMA's way of controlling the map when they're ahead, it's just flawless.
Usually it's the Lifestealer who's more farmed than Faceless Void in these kind of matchups, and you get that Heaven's Halberd before him, so you kind of cripple him, but it's not the case in this game.
Secret, if anything, they've just got to try and play towards maybe hoping that NIGMA make mistakes. As in the river, opening up to GH, Golden Grace, giving them a little bit of safety. They've also got the curve. The remainder of their Rolling Thunder will be put to an end. They could turn and they'll just kill offside. Rage is popped from a Timberman, as it has to be a Rage and a runaway. As he is not ready to fight. He's got to leave this area. They're chasing though, and
Cookie interrupted.
Mid-Cookie puts the stop to the digestive system or the whole system of Yaxor. He's just dead and gone. There'll be a buyback from the Snapfire. They're trying their best to turn this. Can they get anything out of this? They'll look towards Weeheart. Weeheart's on the run. Cold Embrace heals him up.
There's
There
the
has
kiss.
the magical damage. The kisses will do it. And now they'll turn to giving a kiss to Kuro as well. Double kill for Yapsor. The buyback pays off. And Secret are able to finally take down a couple of members of
Radiant's
NIGMA.
bottom tower
They
is
got
under
the 2
attack.
kills, but look at the damage on tier 2 tower. Miracle with a couple of right clicks plus siege creep. Also, they can't get anything out of this. They don't have the lineup that takes the road quickly.
GH is tripping them up so hard.
Oh, missed the body block.
They're gonna have time walk back up and again. One bash or so will do with the cookies in place. Matthew will be safe. This is out. Initiation onto the Centaurs. Zai thinking about the Rolling Thunder. Doesn't want to commit whilst the entire team is not ready to go. Matu is having to step back and heal up. He wasn't prepared to fight this. Puppy trying to go for the D-Wall. Kuro's going to put a stop to it. NIGMA trying to chase towards him, back towards mid. Zai nearly getting caught out once again. We'll be able to swap spots before the stun combo comes into place. He gets the Rolling Thunder out and he'll be able to roll out. Nothing else to catch him through that magic immunity. Zai will disengage safely.
NIGMA playing so aggressive. 5 heroes mid, 15 minutes in. I'm not sure they can take Roche that quickly, but if they kill 1 or 2 members, they should be able
Radiant's
to take
top
it in
tower
the next
is
few
under
minutes.
attack.
Yeah, especially with the farm that Miracle's got completed. Mjolnir
Radiant structures
already before
are
this
fortified.
18-minute mark.
Late Blink Dagger on Nisha.
Secret just cannot afford to go out alone. You
Radiant's
see
top
that
tower is
they're
under
playing
attack.
entirely scared and around this
Scared.
tiny. They've got to stick as this 5-man unit. Otherwise, NIGMA, you know, GH's movements in particular, they will come in to set up these plays that the NIGMA have done so many times so far this game 5.
Usually you
Dire's
see
top
your
tower
position
is under attack.
for Nyx Assassin with the Russian Meteor Hammer. Not the case here. Bracers and into 4-step against the Life Killer, against the Tiny. That's going to be extremely effective.
This is what happened when you go out alone. No, Poppy has to. He's trying his best to get some ward control back on. Bottom lane side goes for the TP. Miracle will be more than happy to drop the chrono to keep this game in their favor as Zai will fall. NIGMA can get back on to pushing in these lanes, look towards more tier 2s, and they're getting closer and closer once again at just 19 minutes in to the point where they're nearly ready to start threatening high ground.
No answer from Team Secret. These are not the heroes that want to play from behind. It's a 19 Blink Dagger, and he's about to die.
As soon as he picks it up, he's punished. He'll turn, try and toss them back, but there's too many heroes for him to throw away from himself. NIGMA just really getting into their element over the last 3 games of this series. And Secret, they're getting shaken up. This is a team that's, you know, having to try and pull themselves back up after losses, and they're struggling. A team that's been very used to just winning every single game, but Kuro, his ideas, the play from his team, it seems to have broken Secret down to a point where NIGMA, they're just beating them 3 times in a row right now.
Radiant's middle
Running
tower is
so
under
much.
attack.
There's no way to initiate a gank. Now there's a Blink Dagger on Tiny, but who do you play with?
But to mid, we are.
Radiant's top
He's a little separated from the rest of his team. An opportunity for Secret arises. And they do it. Corner Brace is going to come out. Sky Hopkins just wants quick on here for more. They do look for something greater than 1 hero. They'll get 2. We are and Kuro are gone. Secret can now maybe try and find an objective themselves. They're pushing in on this tier 1 mid. Without these 2 heroes, unlikely that NIGMA will try and defend. GH does still head forward with the Vendetta to scout things, but there's no Chrono, no Stampede. So NIGMA won't turn up for this. And Secret, they get themselves a little bit of breathing room. They will be able to do some damage. Talking about damage, Miracle's got a DD. In fact, Chrono is back up in a second. They've got 2 heroes down. Miracle could still look for an opportunity to stun.
He's waiting for last.
The DD does wear off,
tower
but
has
that
fallen.
Chronosphere could be the setup they need. GH heading forward, looking for the vision, but they have Sentry down on Secret. They know that GH is eyeing things up. They know it's so likely that he's trying to set up vision for any sort of fight. So Secret will retreat, they'll back away.
You do not want to initiate with Faceless Void Chrono. If there was an opportunity in the previous fight, if they were 5, he will gladly do it, but they need to find this disruption. Like, they need to find... Okay.
He steps forward, trying to clear the way. Can they save him? A cookie comes out, it's too late. Nisha, feeling that NIGMA may have backed off in that defensive Miracle. And he was thinking about going for the Chrono, but for Yapster alone, he knows it's not worth it, not needed.
Need to find Shadow Demon. Get rid of that disruption. Cookie, stop the push, deal some damage.
21 minutes in, another tier 2 being taken. Zai trying to get what he can whilst the map is split up. He's pushing in that top
Radiant's
lane.
middle tower has fallen.
Both Zai and Nisha, though, falling behind. I mean, Zai, he's trying for the TP out, but
Oh, that was a bit greedy.
went for the Vendetta hit.
Even if he
Stun.
got the stun, I don't think they get a kill. There was no NIGMA members around, and now they go into Roche Pit. Fear is still up.
Secret's heading straight over. Well, I say they're heading straight over. Actually, with the smoke, they don't seem aware of this. They're actually
Straight over to the bottom lane.
Yeah, not towards Roche. NIGMA's going to have this one for free. Not even a look in from Secret, as they do not have the read. They do not have the idea that NIGMA's doing this. As Roche is taken, Aegis on Miracle.
Has been killed.
He's 5-0-8, he
Dire's
hasn't
middle
died yet this
tower
game.
is
They've got to
under
do it
attack.
twice. It's going to be so hard. With that Aegis and with the backup that he's had from his teammates, cold embraces, curses, stampede. Multiple ways that NIGMA have been able to make sure that this game has been so safe for the Miracle Faces Void.
Damage mitigation from mind control is just too much in this game. Building towards Crimson Guard, they might have built as he did on the Underlord.
No,
He's not afraid to pop that ulti.
He is not. Miracle, every single time there's an opportunity, he'll drop it. I mean, when you have a lead like this, you know that a chrono on one hero, if you're just able to push their lineup down to 4, it's so hard for the remaining 4 heroes to do anything with how far behind they are. Mid lane, TH mind control, run down Puppey. Matu, he'll get the rage off. Pops it smartly to make sure GH doesn't clip him with the stun that was pretty much on target through the trees.
Tiny, he's not becoming core this game. Just built Medallion on him.
Secret's hero is just so under-farmed right now. Miracle's Void just coming to some sort of incredible leads that we have seen from Miracle when he gets these heroes where they are able to, as a team, secure and free farm. He just gets leaps and bounds ahead of anybody else in the game.
10 seconds BKB on him. He's not afraid with the Aegis on top of that. In the back line,
He managed to bring Legs down rather low, but instead it gets turned on immediately. Disruption will save him for now. The Mortimer's kick is raining down, but Miracle
not getting anything.
Stays on top of Nisha. Nisha trying to run a cookie will separate him, but Miracle chases on forward with the Time Warp. You have the mech heal. Nisha still juking. Miracle won't be able to finish the kill. He's got to get back out of there. They look to try and go towards taking Puppey down instead. Who's connects from Microsoft. In they go. Nisha wants forward with the Avalanche trying to stop them. Puppey flies back immediately, but Nisha will fall. He's dead for 45 and does not have buyback on the Tiny. So NIGMA can go back towards hitting the barracks. Soul catching nukes them low, but there's no follow-up for Secret to get the kill whilst NIGMA's debuffed as a lineup.
Miracle still hitting those racks, doesn't care too much. Tiny is gone. He knows that there's no real threat coming out if he's dead.
And they're gonna have this rack. Melee racks down. NIGMA taking objectives even when they don't have the Chronosphere. They're that far.
Oh, what a stun! They found Zai.
They have Zai's game. It's being hit so hard. He will live. Oh, and the
wrong way.
Oh no! Has the cookie gone wrong? Zai, he's too close. Oh no! Yamsa tried his best, but I mean, Zai just wasn't facing the right direction. The cookie sending him straight back into the hands of NIGMA. Curve setup used on the Lifestealer. They're trying to bring Miracle down low, but a Time Warp heals him up. Tier 3 down, NIGMA on track to take a second set of racks. And the timing that they've won so many games with here at this land.
They have nothing, they have no damage.
Chrono's back up. Miracle's more than ready to go if he sees an opportunity, and there it is. Straight in with a 3-man Chrono over towards Capsule, looking for the easy kill to start things. As that's Dragon God over to Lifestealer. No buyback on the Timberman. Stealing towards Nisha. Nisha's down and out, both course without buyback. As NIGMA 20k ahead here in game 5. They're looking at tier 4s. They're looking to force Secret into submission. A Snapfire ult to come out, trying to slow things. Can Secret push them back? They cannot. GG is called. NIGMA take game 5, and with that, the series, the championship title. Team NIGMA has done it for cost.
2-0 for Team Secret, and then they won 3 games in a row. And a lot of the people did not think that this team still has it after not being able to qualify.